Did you know that a UK court found it substantially true that Johnny Depp was a, and I quote, wife beater almost 2 years before he won his defamation case in the United States? That's right. In 2020, Johnny Depp actually went to court in the UK against the super reputable publication The Sun, and he basically sued them for libel because they called him a wife beater in regards to his relationship with Amber Heard. It's actually really, really interesting, and if you look into this, because the two cases resulted in such dramatic outcomes, even though most of the same evidence was presented in both cases. This case in 2020, this libel case, is also the first time Johnny Depp took the stand and made his allegations against Amber. This was the first time that we heard about him being roundhouse smacked to the face and all this other stuff when she heard about his tax bill, allegedly. The most interesting part about all this, though, is the judge's decision. Pause to read it, but the judge basically said the defendants, The Sun and News Group newspapers, have shown that what they published in the meaning, calling him a wife beater, which I have held the words to bear was substantially true. The judge added, I have found that the great majority of alleged assaults of Miss Heard by Mr. Depp have been proved to the civil standard. He also said he accepted Heard's evidence that the allegations she made against Depp have had a negative effect on her career as an actor and an activist. I have reached these conclusions having examined in detail the 14 incidents on which the defendants rely, as well as the overarching considerations which the claimant submitted I should take into account. In those circumstances, Parliament has said that a defendant has a complete defense. And what were these allegations that the judge found to be true? These were the big 14 allegations that were made that started in 2013 when Amber said she said something about Johnny's tattoo, so he knocked her to the ground and then cried and called himself a monster. Or the other 2013 incident where he allegedly grabbed her friend by the wrists and damaged this cabin and yada, yada, yada. And it's just very interesting because, like I said, this was the opportunity for Johnny to also make allegations, and the court ruled in Amber's favor. Why do you think these cases differed so greatly in the UK and the US? Let me know what you think in the comments, and make sure you're following my new podcast, Scandal Queens, because we're going to be covering this in detail in the very first episode. Available on Apple and Spotify.